Mindy here, and I've been doing a series on what foods or even more than just foods, but what you can be doing to enhance serotonin levels in your brain, in your body, in your overall everyday activities, how you get more serotonin surging through your mind. And for those of you that are not familiar with serotonin, serotonin is that neurotransmitter that just makes you feel amazing. It improves your mood, it makes you feel happy, it keeps you energized. It's an incredible neurotransmitter. So yesterday I talked about a really simple way that you can get your eyes to start to connect to the brain so that the brain secretes more serotonin. One thing I want to show you today is how you can get your gut to secrete more serotonin. So there are really only 3 areas of the body where we can actually, as human beings, manipulate. Biohack is probably the right term, so that we can actually get more serotonin. One yesterday I talked about was the eyes. The other one is your brain stem, and I'll talk about that tomorrow. And the third is your gut. So there are 3 foods that you need to be eating on a regular basis to improve your serotonin. One of them is fermented foods. So fermented foods are, and you guys that have been following me hopefully know, their gut shot is a fermented food. Kimchi is a fermented food. Sauerkraut is a fermented food. We go and get kefir, coconut kefir water is a fermented food. Kombucha, we got a lot of kombucha lovers out there. That's a fermented food. When you eat fermented foods, you are adding good bacteria into your gut, and you will actually, your good bacteria will start to produce more serotonin. So making sure you're eating these on a daily basis is really, really powerful, okay? Second group of food that you need to be eating are prebiotic foods. So prebiotic foods are foods that feed these good bacteria. So the fermented foods, you're adding more good bacteria in. Prebiotic foods, you're actually feeding the ones that you've added in, and you're feeding the ones that are there. So prebiotic foods are things like chia seeds. Super easy. I'm going to show you later this week. If you're in my resetter group, I'm going to show you an incredible salad dressing that I came up with, that has a mixture of prebiotic foods with some fermented foods. But chia seeds are really easy. Put them on your salad, put them on your sweet potatoes, really super simple. Fiber. This is something that we use every day in whatever capacity we can get it in. A lot of times I will take something like coconut yogurt, and I got this at the Campbell Farmers Market, and I will mix these 2 together. I'm adding good bacteria in with the yogurt, and I'm feeding the good bacteria with the fiber. Hemp seeds. Hemp seeds, these are great on salads. We put, in our family, a lot of times we'll put hemp seeds on salad and chia seeds on salad. So the second category is prebiotic foods. If you haven't tried a paleo wrap, holy moly, you got to try a paleo wrap. Not only is this great for ketogenic foods, but this is awesome. It has a ton of prebiotic fibers in it. So it's low in carbs, plus you're feeding your good bacteria. So I do one of these a day. I love them. The third category of foods are polyphenol foods. So the highest polyphenol food out there is cloves. Making sure you're drinking it in tea, you're putting it in smoothies. I have a patient, I've mentioned this before, puts it in a capsule and does it in capsule. If you're a doTERRA rep or a Young Living essential oil person, rub any kind of clove oil on you. Cloves are amazing. They're incredible polyphenol food. So are olives. So making sure that you're doing olives on a regular basis. Nuts. I don't know if I had raw nuts out here, but raw nuts are an incredible polyphenol food. Coffee is a polyphenol food, but make sure you're doing it organic. Red wine, great polyphenol food, but make sure you're doing it organic. So every single day, if you want to boost your serotonin, you got to be doing a regular variety of this stuff. And what I'm finding with my patients is the awareness around fermented, prebiotic, and polyphenol foods is so void. People have no idea that they need to be doing this every day. I sat with a patient on Friday doing a nutrition consult, and I told her, I'm like, I want you to think about this like it's a pet. There's like your favorite pet is inside your gut, and you need to feed that pet every day. And if the more you feed it the right foods, the more serotonin it's going to give you. The more serotonin you have, the happier you're going to be. Okay? So those of you that are my resetters, I want to know which of these is your favorite. What's your favorite? And maybe you can give me a fermented food, a polyphenol food, and a prebiotic food. If you're not in my resetter group, just put resetters. I'll invite you in. We have an amazing community over there that are just really sharing recipes and putting this all together. If you want, I have a ketobiotic reset that I put together involving all these foods with long lists of all these different types of food. Just put ketobiotic reset in there and I will make sure you get those lists. So happy gut feeding, enjoy, and make sure that you're boosting your serotonin naturally. You really truly can change your mood by changing your gut.